Good morning. I was pleased to be able to accept the invitation of the National Executive of the Defence Reserves Association to become your new patron earlier this year. I'm sorry I'm unable to be at this important national conference, but I'm currently overseas fulfilling a commitment that was in my diary at the time I accepted the role. I look forward to attending the 2026 conference and to supporting the outcomes of this year's conference where I can. While Governor-General, I was asked to write the foreword of the 50-year history of the Defence Reserves Association. And in doing so, I was able to draw on my own encounters with the association and its advocacy, and particularly the impact of the redoubtable Major General Paul Cullen, a decorated World War II veteran. I'm pleased to see that this important book is now in print, as it's not just an account of the activities of the association between 1970 and 2020, but in many ways, it's a history of the fluctuating fortune of the reserve component during this period. This story and its lessons are important to reflect on, never more so than at the current time. On any given day, 1/3 of the ADF are reservists, and they perform vital roles, not only in the day-to-day business of defence, but in providing essential capabilities without which the broader ADF cannot deploy nor sustain itself on operations. The Association is accordingly committed to taking every opportunity to press the case to government and the defence leadership for optimising the contribution and the capability of the reserve. The Association is equally determined to continue to advocate strongly for both appropriate conditions of service while serving and equitable treatment from Veterans Affairs after reserve service. Flowing from the Defence Strategic Review, the recently completed ADF Reserve Strategic Review is a focus for this conference, and it is to the credit of the Association that it was the only external organisation closely consulted by Defence during the review process and which made a formal submission to the review team. The DRA has strong state branches and a national executive that has deep experience and contemporary knowledge of the way the ADF currently employs the reserve component, and more importantly, what needs to happen to give more Australians the opportunity to bring their skills and commitment to Australia's Defence Force through reserve service. I look forward to my role as patron, and I wish the leadership of the Defence Reserve Association and all in attendance at this national conference a productive and enjoyable day.